host.
Nope.
Okay, welcome to the PFscheme podcast. We don't know if this is going to be a one-off or if this is going to be a continuous thing. Hopefully I won't annoy Sasha, so she will enjoy... What are you doing?
I'm looking into the light.
Don't be a weirdo. This may be a one-off, but hopefully we can continue doing this. Today we are going to debate one of the most existential questions of the universe. Which is superior? Flat water or sparkling water? Arguing on the part of flat water is Sasha Perry-Fagon, master's degree holder in astrophysics and computer science.
No, not right, but...
Okay, well, what's your actual title?
I'm master's in quantum physics.
Not that that's... Okay, master's in quantum physics. I apologize. My sister has more physics than anyone else has ever had. And Natasha, general bum and theater practitioner, who is on the right side of history with sparkling water. Thank you very much.
Of history? Of the past?
No, what are you talking about? No, the future. The future is clearly sparkling.
Well, then the history is not the future.
Okay, alright. Opening arguments. Oh no, the door's still open. Okay, hold on. Not that it's gonna improve the sound much, but you know. I'm recording in the room that has no outside windows, but the most bare walls. We're gonna see how this is gonna work. Okay, opening arguments. What is your opening argument in defense / the value of flat water?
It's better. It doesn't hurt you. There's no reason to drink sparkling water. It ain't good, man. It's just why would you do it?
What? Okay. The values of sparkling water and why it is superior. My argument. Why would you want to drink plain water? It's boring. It's like, it's exhausting. Excuse me, I gave you your chance to speak without interruption.
I'm sorry.
It is clearly snazzier. It has sound to it. You open it up, it's like, yeah, it's like jazz. It historically has been harder to make, and it costs more, which means it should be better.
That last argument is terrible. It's more expensive, therefore it must be better. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse.
I agree, and you know, I don't want to fall in defense of capitalism, but usually if you're looking at a burger menu, and there's like burger $5, and then there's like fancy burger $10. You're gonna be like, the fancy burger is better.
You can go into the forest and climb a mountain, and you can pick a berry, and that berry is gonna be better than the berry that some guy in some field with pesticides and expensive berries.
Yeah, I don't understand your argument. Okay, we'll begin.
And it's free.
Okay.
Water on the mountain's also free.
Opening arguments.
Water should always be free.
Yes, I agree.
1 second. I'm allergic to your arguments.
We'll also...
Sparkling water makes me sick. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, opening arguments aside, we will do a taste test. I have 2 specimens. One, first, the sad flat water.
Taste normal, taste organic.
Boring. I'm sad that I'm drinking this. The only good part of this is that it has ice in it, so it's slightly cold.
I don't like that part.
My god, but then what's... Oh, okay, alright.
Hydration.
Now!
It sprayed me in the face. My glasses have water on them now.
Sparkling water, we will specify that this is water made from a soda stream. There are many types of sparkling water, some superior to others. I don't think you can go wrong with soda stream, but, you know, there are fancier ones.
Bad, as always.
As a water connoisseur, this is pretty good. I think this is with an entire 6 pumps in the soda stream, which a lot of people will say is too much, but I'm going to say is just enough. Listening to that, I think you can hear is a lovely sound. It's just a nice little tickle in your mouth. I also feel full because I've now swallowed air, and that is filling out my stomach.
Fantastic, you're gonna burp so much. It's one of the worst parts about drinking beer is you can't drink it quickly because you'll die of gas.
Is that a scientific fact? As someone with a
Yes.
master's degree versus
You'll
someone with a bachelor's degree.
You'll explode.
Okay, so one of the things my very very thorough research consists entirely of just Wikipedia article and then the first article that I popped up when I searched Cleopatra sparkling water.
What?
So we'll get to that. But looking at Wikipedia, sparkling water clearly better because it was discovered in 1767, so it's newer than flat water. Flat water is been around since the dawn of time. The new, more evolved water is sparkling water.
It's still in the past, though.
But flat water is more in the past.
I mean, I knew that sparkling water was definitely invented after flat water because yes, flat water was created by the earth.
Created by the earth.
It was, and that's a good argument, man.
Yeah, Mother Nature. She was working really hard, and then later
humans,
in the 1700s, she was like, "I'm gonna figure out how to make this better. I'm gonna make
Mother
this
Nature.
William Bowrig brown rig."
Mother Nature made this man, and then this man made sparkling water.
Yeah, a flawless argument.
So anything that humans have ever created must
This
be
is not.
the best.
This is not the argument at hand. The argument at hand is which is better. So, William Brownrigg. That sounds like just a rig to make poop. William Brownrigg made the first sparkling water. And then he wrote of the peculiar satisfaction he found in drinking it. In 1772, he published a paper entitled "Impregnating Water with Fixed Air."
Is this supposed to make me want to drink it more?
No, but I'm saying that it has a long and elevated history.
So water's history is just too boring. We don't know where water came from. It might have been like a water, there was no water on Earth, and then there was an asteroid that crashed into Earth and brought us the water. That's much cooler.
Yeah, but I don't see why you're saying that your flat water
But
is
that
better.
was flat water.
Okay, so if aliens brought us sparkling water would be better?
Yes. I trust the aliens.
Okay, alright. So my first argument is that in the 1700s, the 18th century, clearly a classy time, definitely didn't have disease or cowboys running around without bathing and washing the butts. Sparkling water came about, and this guy, William Brownrigg, was able to bring it about. That is my first argument.
That's an argument, okay, if you say so.
First argument on your side to non-sparkling water.
Oh, more arguments. Okay. I'm dying because I drank the sparkling water.
No, you're dying because you're sick. From clearly drinking enough sparkling water.
No. Here's the thing. I don't know how much water you drink, but I drink water. I love water. I love drinking flat water. And you can just drink it as much as you want, but with sparkling water, you drink a certain amount, then you have to stop because you're full. And so if you're in the desert, you try to drink a bunch of water, you're gonna die.
Where in the desert are you gonna find just a pool of sparkling water?
You won't!
Because clearly,
water.
if you...
What if you get so used to sparkling water that you drink regular water and then you're like, oh, this must be poison, and then you don't drink it and you die?
Maybe that's what happened. Except I'm gonna argue that's not the case.
Maybe that's what happened to
No, wait, to me. Because I do not like water. Maybe that's what happened.
What are you going on about?
I don't like drinking flat water. It's not pleasant. I prefer drinking sparkling water. Even in the middle of the night, if I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty, I'll reach for my sparkling water and I'm like, oh, that's satisfying. And then I'm gonna happily go back to bed.
Whack. I'm just saying that you have to drink it much slower, so you're gonna get less hydrated.
Yeah, but you'll also not get the hiccups. Well, actually, you will get the hiccups.
What does this have to do with anything. You don't.
If
get
you
hiccups from
drink
drinking regular water.
things too fast, especially sparkling things, you get the hiccups. So
Okay,
sorry,
but if you drink water, you don't. Okay, when you have the hiccups, you use regular water.
Yeah, but okay. This is going away from our argument, but when you have the hiccups, you have to set a very clear pace, and it's the fact that you are like setting a pace, breathing in, breathing out, and having a controlled intake of water.
Okay, but you usually drink regular water for hiccups, and this is again, not the point.
Not the point.
Is that if you want to get hydrated.
See, that should be on your side. You should be on your side, being like your only type of water to remove hiccups. Clearly, the worst ailment is flat water.
Exactly. So I don't know why you're bringing this up. You're like, if you drink too fast, you get the hiccups. Not when you're drinking water, though. You drink water and you get rid of your hiccups.
Wow! Hey, it's your neighborhood-friendly koala here with today's sponsor. Have you ever been eating your daily eucalyptus and you're like, hey, I really wish that this eucalyptus was another flavor than eucalyptus, because eucalyptus is all I eat. That's unfortunate for my taste palette. Well, do I have news for you? Because recently they came out with our sponsorship agreement, eucalyptus flavored eucalyptus, the flavored of beef. Beef flavored eucalyptus. And yes, basically all of the lack of nutrition of eucalyptus, but now in the flavor of beef. Have you ever wanted something nutritious, or at least that tasted nutritious? Well, hey, you can have that, but still with the lack of nutrition of eucalyptus. And you know what they say about eucalyptus? It rhymes with syphilis, which is what most koalas suffer with also. Thank you for our sponsor, beef flavored eucalyptus. All right, back to the show.
Okay, that's my. Wait.
What was your point, even though?
You can drink water. You could drink more water. Like, you're gonna get hydrated quicker if you're drinking regular water. Like, if you haven't drank water all day, well, you should drink slow water drink.
You should drink slow water drink. Slow water drink, now available at every Petco. I don't know why it's Petco. Only pets can drink slow water.
Slow water, yeah. We should see what Violet thinks. Have you ever tried giving her sparkling water?
No, she would 100% be scared of it, but that is just because she's not evolved enough to understand the values of sparkling water.
We are all equally evolved on this planet.
Slow water.
What are you...
Slow water canoe and kayak rental service in Georgia.
Anyways, okay, my point is that if you're really thirsty, you can't drink sparkling water very quickly. You know, you gotta be slow, and you'll be full of sparkling water, and then you'll be like, can't drink.
Okay, but like, have you ever had difficulty drinking water? Like, enticing yourself to drink water? Because my main argument is, as someone who gets dehydrated very easily, I don't like drinking water. I find it a waste of time. I don't like drinking a lot of water because I have to go to the bathroom. Again, a waste of time. So, if I have sparkling water, I'm like, oh, I am not, like, I also have ADHD. I'm neurodivergent. I want exciting things in my life. I'm not going to stop my busy day to be like, oh, I'm just going to drink this boring water. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm doing stuff. I'm petting a cat, looking up spiders, and I'm like, oh, sparkling water. This will add to my exciting day.
This is just a weakness you have.
Well, then there are many people.
Juice.
Yeah, but then sometimes because, I'm also a chonk, I also don't want to consume more sugar than's necessary. So I consume the sparkling water that then fills out my stomach. So I'm not hungry and I'm not thirsty anymore.
In your water. Mint leaf. In your water.
Put a mint leaf in your water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mildly more exciting, but...
Not exciting enough?
No, and it's a lot of work. For the mint leaf to do anything.
What?
Like, either you can make mint tea and put it in the fridge. Because tea is just like...
Okay, then drink tea then.
Yeah, but that's more work.
You have to sodify your water.
That takes literally 30 seconds. Tea?
Put a mint leaf in your water.
Yeah, but that's not going to diffuse properly. I'm not down with lemon.
We can find some alternative. A strawberry? What do you want?
This is the only calorie-free method of both you know, temporarily satiating your hunger and satiating your thirst.
Food is good.
Food is good. However, sometimes you got... And also, smoking. I had someone say that drinking sparkling water helped them stop smoking. Because, and now this is, again, lending to your point, because there's a certain amount of pain involved, it was able to mimic the pain involved in smoking and poisoning themselves slowly. So they were able to stop smoking by drinking sparkling water and making their throat raw.
Okay, that's a good point. You also... I'm gonna just throw that point back at you. Just repeat everything you just said. Well, anyways, look at this witness testimony. Please read this.
Why the hell do you Europeans like sparkling water? I hate this shit so much. Whenever the restaurant asks me if I want still or sparkling water, I want to jump the waitress. Jump the waitress like he's so in love with her for offering sparkling water. He's just like, oh, please, I'll take you now.
Okay, now read this one, starting from here.
Now, just to note for all those who are, you know, listening, this is a Reddit thread. So obviously we have the classiest and most intelligent folk in the world here. People love this shit, and I'm floored by the... Oh my god. All right. It's like someone thought, hey, water is great, but you know, we could make it taste like static and feel like sandpaper. Who the fuck? Go drink some regular water, you sadists. I feel maybe this is just rooted in, like, a bad first experience of water for you. Because, like...
What?
No, because you...
A bad first experience with water? I love water.
No, but, like, with sparkling water, like... Because
you're gonna, like, invent some childhood trauma?
No, but, like, when we first went to France, you were, like, how old were you? 4? 2? 3? Alright, that basically the same. That's in the middle of the two numbers.
Yeah, anyway.
But at that point, you know, you had underdeveloped taste buds. But also, you know...
It doesn't taste like...
No, but let me finish my anecdote that may or may not be correct. But I remember they gave us mineral water, which was sparkling at the time. And even I didn't like it because it was salty. There's some places I draw the line. I have a feeling maybe your poor taste buds were just not used to that. And from that first moment that I am perhaps inventing in my mind where you tasted mineral water and started crying, you've been so traumatized that any kind of remembrance of sparkling water brings back that awful memory.
I can drink pop and I can drink beer. I mean, it hurts, but I deal with it. I deal with it for the drink. I do it. But sparkling water, there's just no reason.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to my last point.
Alright.
One of the, you know, in history looks at this person as being, you know, one of the classiest and most forward, fashionable humans. Caesar and Cleopatra drank sparkling wine, and it was also told to me by one very crazy friend of mine who I will not quote, but I now choose to believe because it helps my point, that Cleopatra crushed up a bunch of pearls and put it in water, and that helped make it sparkling.
What? What?
I don't know. I should have researched this bit.
Carbon in pearls? Is carbon in pearls?
Is carbon in pearls?
What is pearls made of?
What are pearls made of? Carbon.
Okay, it is calcium carbonate, so maybe something carbon, something pearls. I don't know why you think that eating pearls is good,
but no, clearly back then, even when there was an unsafe way of drinking sparkling water, Cleopatra herself was like, I will forego the potential of pearl poisoning to get this amazing sparkling beverage.
Sparkling wine's alright. Sparkling wine's alright.
Yeah, but again, you're just going through the sparklingness to get the wine. Would you drink flat beer?
No.
Huh?
Beer isn't natural. It is an invention that we made that is good. However, water's already good. Water's perfect the way it is.
Alright, final arguments.
I just wanted to mention my final words.
Before clearly you die.
Yeah. This is what I'll be remembered by. Wanted to say that she made an event for this. She invited me to an event on Google that was called Water Off. I was like, oh, I guess she made this event so that we don't forget that the water's getting turned off. So for like 2 weeks, I was like, oh shit, the water's gonna get turned off and on this day. And then the day came and I'm like, the water's getting turned off, and you half asleep. I was like, you crazy, what are you talking about?
That's your final argument as to why flat water's better than sparkling water?
No.
Because you got confused by me scheduling this debate?
I just wanted to say this. I just wanted to say that this is you being weird.
And me liking sparkling water,
Yeah.
thus it's weird.
Let's see, what other arguments do I have? Sucks.
Alright, well, my final argument is it's classy, it's snazzy, it's exciting, it's good for digestion, and I ain't gonna stop.
Those facts, man, those facts,
Alright, well,
Not done yet. I'm not done. For one thing, you're just saying things. You're just being like, yeah, sparkling water, it's snazzy. There's no scientific evidence for this snazziness. You just hold.
Sorry, I'm sorry snazzy isn't an item on the periodic table. I'm sorry it's not like a quantifiable thing, but looking at this, we celebrate.
You'll be like running with sparkling water and you'll be like, oh, I'm so thirsty. You'll open it, you'll explode everywhere, you'll have no water left and you'll die.
It's for expensive people. Expensive people don't run. The expensive people are able to take their time places and they can sit down calmly, open their sparkling water and
if you're
drink
going
it.
for a jog or something.
Yeah, if you're going for a jog, then yeah, you might want some flat water.
So and now you're saying the sparkling water is only for like the rich.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury that even the poor can enjoy.
But the poor must run.
Alright, end of debate. We will leave it to you, the viewers and listeners.
They call it Danish water in Denmark. I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, so then they must be celebrating it.
They love it. They're crazy.
You lived in Daneland. You lived in Denmark for ages.
Came back because of sparkling water.
Alright, to you, the viewers, please solve this problem for us. Thank you very much for listening to the PFscheme podcast, and hopefully there will be another one.